All right, guys, continuation of video 2A. This is 2B. It's not going to be super long, just getting to the very end of DNA structure. So this is Unit 3, video 2B, and we're finishing DNA structure and the coloring of your DNA picture. So if you guys remember from the last video, we talked about base pairing. We've got A's, T's, G's, and C's. Those are the things that always want to go together, the nitrogen bases that want to go together. They form hydrogen bonds between them, and that's what holds the two sides of your ladder together. Alrighty. So I believe in our last video, you guys, we talked about labeling the T's, and then the opposite of that would be the A's, your thymines, your adenines. And then your guanines, your G's are going to be these ones. Looks like a little fish mouth. And then G always pairs with C, okay? And then you can see these hydrogen bonds linking them right in the middle. And I thought originally that it had been 2 and 3. I think I talked about that in the last video. They both have, most of them have 3 hydrogen bonds, just like this one down here is only showing 2. Okay, but just know that the hydrogen bonds, those are the bonds that hold the DNA together. Later, when I tell you about how DNA copies itself, we'll talk about how we break those open. All right, so that's base pairing. And when we put all of this stuff together, we get the double helix, your twisted ladder that you're thinking of, okay? It's 2 full strands of nucleotides. Remember, nucleotide is the little molecule with the 3 parts. We put those together like bricks to make each side of our DNA, okay? And it goes in opposite directions like this. It's called anti-parallel, okay? When we get to DNA replication, we'll talk more about that. One more model of DNA for you to look at. This is the third one you've seen now. This is your ladder twisted instead of sitting flat. And you can see the backbone. It looks sort of like a little blue ribbon here. And you can actually see your deoxyribose sugar and your phosphate. Connected directly to that deoxyribose is your nitrogen base. We've got T and A going together, and we've got C and G going together. And this one, the hydrogen bonds are shown by these sort of dotted lines. In this one, you can see 3 hydrogen bonds between C and G and only 2 of them between A and T. You always got to have it follow the rules of base pairing, or those hydrogen bonds won't form properly and your DNA won't hold together. Okay, so end of this video, I want you guys to do 2 things for your summary. You write the questions and the answers. Okay, so that's one thing. And then make sure that your picture is colored in and you have a little legend or a key for your picture. Okay, so first question, what's the shape of DNA? Write the question, write the answer. 4 nitrogen bases, question, answer. 3 parts of a nucleotide, question, answer. And you should also probably maybe draw a little picture too. That would be helpful. Okay, now, hopefully your coloring is all done at this point in time. And if it is, you can kind of check your coloring here. The picture didn't turn out perfect, you guys. One of your nucleotide pairs got cut off at the bottom. I believe there's a T and an A down here at the bottom that got cut off. But all the rest of this, check your colors. It should match up. You've got T and A here. Your T is red. Make sure that yours has a little legend over here. All right. And we've got hydrogen bonds holding them together. And then you have your G's and C's, and then another T and A. Over on this side, you can see the nitrogen bases, the T, A, G, and C connected right to the deoxyribose. They always connect to the deoxyribose, and then the phosphate helps us to connect different nucleotides together. All right. So you guys can sort of check yourself here on the coloring. I will definitely be looking at it when I see your summary, but make sure that you take a peek at this and fix anything that you need to before you come and get a stamp for those video 2s. All right. That's the end of 2B.